Hello, everyone. This is Natalie Knight, and I'm excited today to be able to bring you a little information from the outside in terms of how people are thinking about our company as we have hit our 3rd-year anniversary. So happy to bring you today a quick installment on 3x3, and today we'll be interviewing one of our sell-side analysts, Thomas. So Thomas, tell us, what are you thinking about the industry at the moment?
Thank you, Natalie. So first, maybe for the audience, a sell-side analyst is a specialist of a given sector, helping investors, institutional investors, hopefully make smarter choice in their investment strategy. So basically, a specialist of the industry and the companies participating and making financial forecasts, writing research reports, and helping them choose between the different stocks and the different industries to make the best possible choices. So right now, I think the automotive industry is undergoing substantial changes in terms of technologies, geographies, and it's a very, very complex topic with key elements taking place as well on the macro side, logistics side, geopolitics side. So a very interesting industry, but difficult for investors to invest in as often.
What do you see as the biggest challenges out there in the automotive space these days?
I think the two biggest challenges, in my view, are first electrification, which obviously has huge implication for an industry which was more than 100 years using the same type of powertrain. And second, the huge fragmentation that it drives with a lot of new players coming in and excess capacity is being built mostly in China, as for many other industries. So lots of worries coming from that and the potential higher degree of competition ahead.
When we look at the last 12 months, we're really proud at Stellantis about having one of the best performing shares out there. What do you think it is that caught fire? Why are people so excited about our share right now?
Well, I think Stellantis has a lot of specific advantages versus many other automakers. The geographic exposure is quite supportive with limited exposure to China, where I think investors' fears concentrate. A very big share of earnings derived from North America and the third engine for the group that effectively give some protection to earnings going forward compared with a lot of other automakers that are more exposed to the competition I've mentioned earlier. I think the fact that the company has launched its first buyback last year confirmed a substantially higher level of cash returns this year also participate. And it's clear that the relative cost base of Stellantis is relative price positioning and strong management all contribute to that increased sentiment. It's clear as well that the relative awareness of Stellantis has improved over the last 12 months, which of course helps the stock as well.
Lightning round, 1 or 2 word answers. If you were to describe Stellantis, what would be the one word you would use?
It's 2 words: best competitor.
Great. Okay, I'll definitely take that. That's a super one to hear. If you were to say, what is the biggest opportunity for Stellantis in 2024, what would it be?
Well, I think I would probably speak about the likelihood of a change in commercial momentum. Stellantis has lost some share in Europe and North America, essentially because some launches were postponed due to the wrap-up of new platforms, while in 24 you have a huge number of product launches, both on the BEV side, which will increase the credential of the company on that front, but also on the ICE side. So your commercial momentum should improve, which I think is one of the elements that some investors thought was missing in the equity story in 2022, 2023.
I am excited that we have 18 new BEVs coming out in the next year. We're going to have 50% of our nameplates electrified. So this is exciting. That's the good news. What's got you worried? What are the things that you hear from investors as concerns these days?
Well, I think the main concern from investors is that industry pricing has been super strong the last 3 years, specifically in 2021, 2022, on the shortage of semiconductors that drove industry pricing much higher in inflation. So I think the concern with industry volumes flattening and competition building up is that pricing deteriorates sharply. So I think the relative position of Stellantis should stay very strong. but if the entire industry was to cut prices by 5-6%, earnings from the entire sector could be under pressure. I think the advantage of Stellantis, as I've mentioned earlier, is its combination of footprint, cost control, relative pricing, etc., etc. Plus, effectively, a very dynamic commercial activity in 2024.
And any comments on the third engine?
I think the third engine and your exposure to LCVs are two smart angles, differentiating the company and highlighting specifically strong share in specific segments that appear better protected, notably when we look at the electrified Chinese competition.
Well, thanks very much. We really appreciate the commentary and hearing what people are thinking about our company from the outside in, because that's really, really important for us as a company. So thank you very much. Have a super rest of the day.
Thank you.